At this moment in hockey history, the Nashville Predators currently find themselves after one game played with a record of 0-1. That means they have 0 points on home ice, which is where their next game will take place. They have no record because their next game will be their first home game. They have given up 3 goals scored 3 goals in the season and given up 5 on the season in their first game against the Tampa Bay Lightning, which again we will recap in full momentarily. At this moment in time in the Central Division, Chicago Blackhawks, thanks to their victory over the Pittsburgh Penguins, are currently in first place in the Central Division with 2 points. No other team besides the Blackhawks and the Predators played in the Central Division. The Avalanche will be on the ice tomorrow, and then the schedule will continue unfolding after that. For the Nashville Predators, once they wrap up this opener against the Seattle Kraken Saturday, they will be in Boston. Then the yo-yo continues back home against Edmonton on Tuesday. On the 19th of October at New York to take on the Rangers at Madison Square Garden. On the 21st, back home against San Jose. On the 24th versus Vancouver. So not until October 21st and 24th, the Predators have back-to-back games on home ice this season. Now, for the Nashville Predators and the Seattle Kraken, this is the first of 3 regular season meetings. They will meet again on November the 2nd in Seattle. It'll be the Preds' only trip out to Seattle this season. Back in March 16th, the Preds will face off against Seattle here at Bridgestone Arena yet again. It might be an early season sample size, but we're going to go ahead and go through the habit and the practice of getting you all of the information for all of the teams. The Seattle Kraken started the season on October the 10th, just same as the Nashville Predators, with a 4-1 loss in Las Vegas. So they have a 0-1 road record. Their next game, of course, will be on the road here in Nashville. After that, they will continue on that road trip into St. Louis on Saturday. Now, the NHL ranks, which we're not going to do ranks at this moment. We're just going to give you the raw numbers. Goals for on the season, the Predators have 3, Seattle Kraken have 1. The Predators have given up 5 against, Kraken have given up 4 against. Shots on goal, shots for. Predators have generated 31 so far this season in their one game, and Seattle Kraken have generated 33 on net so far in their one game this season. In the shots against category, the Preds gave up 34 against, while Seattle only gave up 28 against in their loss. Power play, Preds 1 for 4 on the season, penalty kill 3 for 5, and there are zeros on the board over on the special teams side, 0 for 4 on the power play for Seattle, and clean 4 for 4 on the penalty kill, so no special teams goals in the game between Vegas and Seattle. When it comes to stats leaders, O'Reilly for the Nashville Predators, 1 goal and 1 assist in 2 points, leads the Nashville Predators after 1 game. Philip Forsberg has 2 assists on the season for 2 points. Tommy Novak, 1 goal for 1 point. Parsonen, 1 goal for 1 point. Nyquist has his first goal as a Nashville Predator, 1 assist equals 1 point. Tomasino with an assist. McDonough also with an assist. UC Saros, 0-1 on the season, 29 out of 33 for goals against in his first start of the season. On the stats side of the ledger for the Seattle Kraken, McCann scored the only goal for the Seattle Kraken, 1 goal on the season, 1 point. Eberle got the only assist on that goal, 1 point as well. Grubauer, 0-1, took the loss against Vegas, 24 out of 27, 3 goals against, 1 empty net goal against. That's got you all set up for the Nashville Predators home opener versus the Seattle Kraken. Always a fun night to open up the rink. Always a fun night to get back and see everybody for the first time and see what the team is going to look like on home ice. We've got to go back and talk about the opener of the season, though. That took place on the road in Tampa Bay. It was, as a matter of fact, the NHL's first game of the entire season, part of ESPN's triple header to open the season. We'll talk more about that as well before the end of the show. So we got the Reverb Sports full game recap coming up next, right here on the Renegades of Puck podcast.